Viscount Featherstone, sit. What is this about?
Your whereabouts this evening, and your nouns.
My nouns?
Your alibi.
Ah, right. I was in hospital.
How peculiar. Britons generally say in hospital when one is a patient, in the hospital when one is merely haunting the corridors.
Which were you? Visiting, obviously. I'm not the sort to be... I had a friend, anyway. I was in hospital.
Then you were the patient.
No, I mean at the hospital. You change your prepositions and articles like shirts. Why were you there? A charitable errand. Flowers, a murmured joke, the usual bedside...
Manner?
I was going to say catastrophe, but yes. Look, I arrived before 10, left after the quarter. Nurse, somebody will recall the smile. Name of the hospital? St. Jude's or St. Someone. They all have saints and tiles.
St. Jude, patron of lost causes. How thematically cozy.
This is yours. You marked your initial on the base. F, like a flourish. I barely touched wine.
Wine in general, or the wine in front of you? Articles matter. I scarcely drink wine speaks to habit. I scarcely drink the wine speaks to the liquid in this glass, which appears to have been thoroughly courted.
Your fingerprints have eloped across the bowl. One holds the glass, Inspector. One does not necessarily drink from it.
Do you also dance with dinner and never eat it?
And the letter in your pocket. Kindly hand it to me. Notice of settlement. Gambling accounts. Total due forthwith. From Habersham's solicitor. Dated this morning. Lord Habersham held your debts. That is motive. Your hospital is supposed to be an alibi. Why did you not tell me of the letter at once? Because I intended to pay, eventually. Habersham enjoyed leverage. He threatened. He always threatened. He made a sport of it. I thought if I smiled with the nurse, it would look decent, that is all.
Look decent has no legal weight. Be elsewhere does.
We shall telephone St. Jude's. If no nurse remembers your smile, your alibi collapses with its article. Did you argue with Lord Habersham tonight? Argue? No, I began a sentence, and he finished it. He had a habit of
doing that.
You will remain in the house. Attempt no further grammar. My pleasure. I shall be in bed.
Excellent choice. No article required, which means you had better stay there.
Oh, and Viscount, a final reminder. In this case, the difference between hospital and the hospital may be the difference between innocence and prison. There it is. Prison without the article. I shall try not to qualify.
Debts, a wobbly alibi, and an ear for the wrong article. Either he is guilty, or he is an aristocrat.
Possibly both. Verify St. Jude's, and then we shall interview the man who poured the wine.